What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be giving you a fresh Sofi update today before the earnings come out in a few days. I want as many people as possible to see this video and see how undervalued this company is and the direction that the company is headed with its superior growth projections in the next couple of years. Be sure to hit that like button so more people can see this video so we can get Sofi in the eyes of as many investors as possible, and only if you feel this video gives you a better insight on the Sofi stock or the direction that the market is headed. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily with all the growth stocks and spec plays. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, take a look at the day. 0.62% gain, very flat. We got about 20 minutes into the close. If we look at that 5-day chart, we've been slowly, gradually moving up since about right under the $16 mark. So guys, it looks like the bottom was right around the low 15s, and we could possibly see a big move if the earnings report is massive. And guys, I really believe this company has not moved because they had a great earnings report that we're going to look at, but the thing is, it wasn't an earnings report as a publicly traded company. It was still in SPAC mode. Now that the company is publicly traded, there's going to be big money investors all over this stock watching that performance and seeing how their growth projections are looking. And that magical G word that we continuously talk about on this channel is what separates, the losers in earnings from the winners, and that is guidance. If this company provides us with massive guidance, this ongoing year and the next year, guys, we're going to be seeing a big move coming because this company is trading at around 13x multiple. We've looked at dozens and dozens of other companies that went the IPO route. We're talking 40, 60, 80x multiples. Some companies like Snowflake with the exact same revenue projections for 2021. As you can see here, Snowflake is trading at a $80 billion market cap. Yes, guys, same growth projections in revenue, and we're talking 80 billion, compared to 13 billion. So guys, don't chase the overvalued plays. That company is crazy overvalued. I mean, you're talking at 6 times your money if we just get to the Snowflake valuation, but we don't need that because that's bad for the stock. That's an overpriced, overvalued company. But I'm telling you guys, Sofi could really see a triple in the next 9 months. It is definitely possible, if we get to a valuation around 35x. Soon as 2022, comes around, the multiple is going to drop because the revenue increases. The multiple will drop right back down to 20x. Very safe, projection if you're talking about the growth potential that this company has. If we go over to Fintel, we can really get updates on the Sofi institutional ownership. See the price range, the big money's been buying. You're going to go over to Fintel, you're going to click owners. You want to go to institutional owners. As you can see right now, we have 200 total institutional owners, 176 long. If we scroll down, we can really see, the prices that the big money's been buying in. You can see right here, we got Citigroup at an $18 average, Rockefeller, Heartline 18, and these companies are buying a good amount of shares. Look, 1.5 million shares for Phoenix, 379,000 shares, 14,000 shares. That's not really a lot. Keep scrolling down. We got some 17s. Wolverine, 100,000 shares, 740,000 shares for Liberty. A lot of big money institutional investors, buying in around that, $17, $18 range, guys. Look at this. 24,000 shares, 18, 46,000, 18. So, they didn't anticipate that massive, sell-off, with that pipe investment, etc. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the short term. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. And you can see that right here. We have over, 50 to 100, institutional investors average, right around that $17 to $18 range. So guys, you want to be, dollar cost averaging down. And guys, don't forget, who brought this company to the market and put the SPAC deal, the SPAC transaction together, okay? Chamath Palihapitiya, okay? He's done about 12 SPACs, including pipe deals, okay? So we're going to scroll down to see, what of the 12 we want to see what he's really going all in on. So if we scroll down, these are the SPACs, he brought public, but I want to go down a little bit and we can eliminate these pipes because he's not really all in, even though there's some decent companies. As you can see here, we got MP Materials and Desktop Metal and a couple other ones. This is 6 of the 12 SPACs. We could eliminate these because these are the pipe deals. If we scroll up to the other 6 SPACs he's really backing, we can go down a little bit. We can eliminate IPOF and IPOD because these really don't have targets yet, guys. And then, of course, we can eliminate Virgin Galactic because, this is one he was invested in like 2 years ago. When the SPACs, haven't even really picked up any steam. He's sold out of this position. So that just leaves us 3 right now: Open Door Technologies, Clover Health, and IPOE SoFi. So, guys, out of his 12 investments right now, his top 3 right now are Clover Health, Open Door, and SoFi, okay? You can see right here Chamath's portfolio, his 3 biggest, winners all time, Amazon, Bitcoin, and Tesla have made him a billionaire, guys. You want to follow what the billionaires are doing. He is in close contact, with Anthony Noto. These guys have been friends for a while now, and they have put this deal together at the absolute perfect time. And you can see right here, you got SoFi and Open Door, as investments, just as big as Tesla, Bitcoin, and Amazon. I'm telling you, these are going to be his home run stocks for the future. These investments, Amazon, Bitcoin, and Tesla, have already run for 5 years plus. Open Door and SoFi are going to be the big winners, and that is why I'm invested in these companies at such an early stage. Regardless of these sell-offs, I'm continuously buying these dips. Now, you need to realize SoFi has been extremely quiet the past, 60 to 90 days, okay? We've had really no updates from management. The only, updates we really have is when they were IPOE, when they were still a SPAC. They reported in earnings. It's just like when companies report earnings as a SPAC, they just don't count at all. And as you can see, SoFi reports blowout results ahead of the SPAC merger. Guys, this was like 3-4 months ago, back in May. I mean, this was a long time ago they reported earnings. And now we have the publicly traded, earnings report coming up. And I could see a big move. Accelerating growth. That's what it's all about when you're investing in growth stocks. You want to see acceleration and growth throughout the years. Adjusted net revenue in the first quarter came in at 216 million, well ahead of SoFi's guidance of 190 to 195 million. So, guys, as you can see, management is always in line, okay? I do not think they're going to miss their first earnings report. As you can see, they absolutely smashed the last earnings report as IPOE. The top line results also included 5 million hit due to interest expense related to paying back debt. That also translated into adjusted EBITDA of 4.1 million, similarly beating the outlook of negative 5 million to positive 1 million. So they beat their EBITDA projections as well. SoFi reiterates its full year 2021 guidance with the fintech company. That's what you want to see, guys, that magical G word we're always talking about. Forecasting adjusted net revenue of 980 million for the year, very close to $1 billion. If they just top out a little bit, they're definitely going to hit that $1 billion in revenue, representing growth of 58% year over year in 2020. Adjusted EBITDA is also projected to become positive this year at $27 million. Very rare do you see companies go into market at the perfect time of profitability, adjusted EBITDA in the positive. This is a very good sign. They're going public at a perfect time for you as a retail investor. And guys, I want you to know this company goes back a long way. I mean, they've been waiting to go public for a long time. Just take a look at this little article I found out on the SoFi website. Leading marketplace lender SoFi secures $1 billion in Series E funding led by SoftBank. Guys, this was happening 6 years ago, back in 2015, okay? They've been getting this company built up to where it is now, and I'm telling you, it is set to explode. The Series E round brings total equity investment in SoFi to 1.42 billion. As you can see, over the course of 5 years, the company has now grown to 13 billion. And I'm telling you, they went public at around a 7 billion valuation. The company ran up extremely fast to 20. And, we've had a pullback all the way down to the 14, 15 range. These are the buying opportunities where you want to be at as a retail investor. Along with betting your money on Chammath, who, definitely had the 3 biggest investment winners all time, Tesla, Amazon, and Bitcoin. You're betting your money on SoftBank. You want to follow the big money, the billionaires. SoftBank just shocked its critics by landing the biggest profit in the history of Japanese companies. This was just a couple of months ago, back in May. So SoftBank is a huge winner. SoftBank reported a record 36.99 billion Vision Fund unit profit from a fourth quarter investment gain on coupon. So guys, as you can see, the big money knows where to put their money, and you're betting on Chamath, you're betting on SoftBank, you're betting on the billionaires. Run with the billionaires, okay? Don't bet against the billionaires with these, meme stocks, that have, high sell recommendations. Follow the big money. As we can see right here, SoFi has only 2 analyst coverage. I believe this is because it's a SPAC stock and it's not getting, the respect as an IPO. It has 55% upside right now at this price range, $26.50 price targets. And I'm telling you, after earnings report, you're going to see this analyst ratings and analyst coverage go to maybe 4 to 5, possibly even 6 if this company really strikes Wall Street with massive, massive revenue beats and guidance. You're going to see this be up to 4 to 5. That's going to give it more and more confidence in retail investors. And guys, right now, I have an average around $17. I've been buying since the $22 range, 20, 18, 16, 15, and that's what the DCA does for you. Dollar cost averaging works, okay? Sometimes, when a company has finally, gained its, bottom and it's moving up, sometimes if you have a good lower price target, you got a dollar cost average up, if the company is finally showing strength. So sometimes you got to DCA down and sometimes you have to DCA up depending on what size of a position you want in that stock. But I definitely averaged down, all the way down to the 17 range, and I'm very happy. If this company pulls back to the 15s, I'll buy again, maybe 1 or 2 more times. But you don't have a lot of time left, heading into earnings. We could see a massive beat. Of course, there is a chance of them missing earnings, on EPS or something like that. But you're definitely betting on management in a stock like this. And guys, betting on single individual stocks is definitely crazy volatility. As you can see here, this stock has literally gone all the way up to nearly $28, all the way back to 15, and now we're right around that 17 range. Definitely buy as much as you can if this pulls back to 16 again. This is a great buying opportunity. It has analyst price targets much higher heading into an earnings report. It trades at a 13x multiple, much cheaper than any IPO on the market. That is for certain. And just showing you guys what some of the other, high growth stocks trade at in this type of market. Some cloud stocks, 37x on Datadog, 53x on Cloudflare, 44x on CrowdStrike, 24x on Twilio. So these are trading at, the 40 to 50 range. And, some of these big IPOs go all the way up to literally 50 to 80x. So once again, I'm very pleased to bring these videos to everyone. Please hit the like button so as many people can see this video for the YouTube algorithm. We want to get as many eyes on SoFi as we can for the retail investors. And only if you feel this video gave you a better insight on the SoFi stock, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily with all of the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out. You don't want to miss it, and I hope you have a great day.